I have to bring it up. We've been following a little drama and tension on the show with Vicki. How's that going?
Well, it just keeps getting worse with her. You know, she's talking about my daughter again and saying, you know, that why she doesn't understand why I got engaged and well, I'm being irresponsible. It's just like right now, it's like, don't talk about me. I don't talk about you. Like, it just keeps going on and lingering. I don't
Kelly,
understand.
do you think the session with Dr. Dow has helped you in any way address that?
Well, now I just don't even react to it at all because there's just no sense in reacting to her.
It helped her in a certain circumstance, though, because
so it was an exercise. So I had to go to her engagement, and I'm like, I am not going to go. And he was like, why don't I, you know, do this exercise with you and throw you into the lion's den, and let's see how you react. And it really helped, didn't it?
I was proud of her. She was good. She got an A.
Yes.
That night.
Right. And I was being provoked. I wanted to fight with her so bad, but then something triggered in me. And
no, she just looked over and she said, I wish you the best. I wish you well.
Good for
yeah,
you.
she did.
And I'm curious because Dr. Dow.
So Dr. Dow, what is this exercise? Because I think many of us want to tap into this.
Well, hypnosis actually takes us from these fast beta brainwaves on an EEG, which are associated with anxiety and also anger. And it sort of dips you down past alpha, which is sort of a relaxed brainwave, down into theta. So you're actually very, very relaxed. And if you actually make these associations, you can give yourself suggestions and you can tap into that, sort of like riding a bike. Once you experience it, you can tap into that feeling when you're at a Bravo Housewife reunion and Vicki says something to really get under your skin and you can remember what it's like and you have that to access at any time.
But how does it actually work?
Hypnosis is essentially a deeper form of meditation. It takes you into that dreamlike state. We're all in a theta brainwave state when we dream at night. And what's also interesting I actually got my brain scanned while I was using my own protocol. At baseline, just sort of sitting in a room doing nothing, and while I was using my protocol, it also changes the activity on a SPECT scan, which shows blood flow and activity in the brain. More activity in the prefrontal cortex, the basal ganglia, which is associated with a lot of dopamine, feel-good chemicals in the brain, that lights up. So it actually changes the way your brain is connected. So a lot of these things, and by the way, some peer-reviewed journals found that hypnosis is more effective than prescription medication for conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, migraines, bedwetting in children, because it also has control over these things that we don't think we have control over, which sometimes includes our anger.
Are there any dangers to hypnosis? Because you seem to have had such a nice experience, and granted, it'd be hard not to in that setting. I'm curious because medicines have side effects. Does hypnosis?
I really believe that if you have a licensed professional like myself, when you dig in, because when we activate the theta brainwave, you can find memories that are repressed. There was a famous case using the FBI and this OBGYN who was very famous for his skills using medical hypnosis. And this man who was kidnapped couldn't remember the license plate numbers, but this OBGYN hypnotized him, and all of a sudden, he could remember all of them, except for one of the characters, and they arrested the kidnappers. So by the same token, if I uncover something that is a repressed memory, you have to know what to do with that. I know what to do with that. But if you take yourself into trance and you go very, very deep into the basement and you start opening up things, you also want to make sure that you're with somebody who knows what to do with that to help you to process it. Because it's actually, I believe, the most effective, my protocol, blending hypnosis with that bilateral stimulation, which is just audio tones or taps on both sides of the body. I believe it is the most effective treatment for PTSD for anybody who's been through a significant trauma.
How do we find the right person who's certified and knows what they're doing in that situation?
Yeah, there are a couple of websites. The American Association for Clinical Hypnosis only trains licensed mental health professionals, MDs, anyone with a license. So you know if you go to their website, you're going to find somebody who really knows what they're doing with the protocol.
It's so interesting, and I'm just really happy that Kelly and Emily, you guys had a good experience with it.
We did.
And be sure to check out Kelly and Emily on The Real Housewives of Orange County, Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. on Bravo. Thank you both so much for being here.